Alright, here's my skateboard press and my mold. Uh, this thing has been a project, and I really wish I could redo the mold, but this will be fine for now. I'll do it again eventually, but I need to make it a little sloppier, a little waterier, just so it goes all nice. I mean, most of it's pretty good. It's just I got ahead of myself and I had to do some repairing on it, like over here and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'll have the concrete there. I actually just did some liquid nails and now I'm putting this on the bottom, and then I'll press a deck and then use that deck that I press to do the same thing. I'll glue it to the top. So then I'll have a deck on the bottom with the concrete under it, and a deck on the top with the concrete above that. And just so it's all smooth, but it'll press fine. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest, but it'll be good. So, a little bit about the press. It's just 4x4s. I got 3 down there, and then the 2 beams going up, and then I got 2 here, 2 up top, and this is actually good right here because I can move my mold if it right now it's in the spot it needs to be, but if I ever had to, if it got like out of whack, like not lined up right, you can see where the box was. It's a little off, but that's fine. But if it ever got off track, I could just unbolt these, just loosen them up a little, and just kind of knock it into the place it needs to be. And so I got these threaded rods, just there for extra support on the top. And so these rods are going straight into the mold, into the concrete. And then mounted to the top like that. And I can let it down now, but I'm not gonna, because like I said, I got this with some liquid nails on that bottom part of the mold. And then did the same thing I did on the top, on the bottom here. Just same thing. So that's mounted down there, and that's mounted up there, and I have a air jack hooked up with air compressor, but this air compressor is only a 3-gallon, and maybe eventually, if I ever make money off any of this, I'll upgrade to, like, I don't know, maybe a 6-gallon or something is probably what I would need. Just because that air compressor kicks on almost immediately after using it. Like right now, it's supposed to be used at 110 psi, and it only goes up to 110. So almost immediately it kicks on, and it'll travel, but I can, use the manual like halfway with the air, and then the other half with the manual. But eventually I'll get that. I got these springs here. They don't do a whole lot, because I thought I was going to have more room, and they would have been good had I not put these here. That was just like part of the box, and I decided to keep it there because the threads were already through it, and plus it gives it a little bit more cushion, so it's not just pressing directly onto the concrete. It's just got some cushioners here and there. So, and with this, I only really have, you can see, when it comes down, I've only got like 3.5, 4 inches of working area. when it's all the way down, and then with the deck in between on the top and the bottom, it's gonna leave me with only around 3 inches. So I mean, that's all I need for one deck. I might be able to shove 2 in there, but we'll see. I'll press one up one day, and I'll make sure to do a video as I'm pressing it, because I have a bad habit of making these YouTube videos after I'm all done. It's just because I'm one guy. Well, my buddy helped me with the mold, but I'm just one guy. I don't really feel like setting up the camera and shit. But not bad. Not bad. I'd say it's pretty good. I spent, I don't know, maybe $75 on the press. The most was the concrete, because I got like really good concrete. It was actually like $10 a bag. But it'll withstand 6,000 pounds pressure. So, and it'll set. It says it'll take like 3,000 in an hour, but it's been overnight. And I got rebar in there and everything. But hopefully I will make another mold eventually, just so it's all smooth. It just looks like shit, but right now it'll do just fine. But yeah, there's the press. I mean, the press, I guess I did spend money. That thing was like $75. That thing was like another $80. But it's always nice to have an air compressor anyway, just for tires or whatever, really. But I'll get a bigger air compressor eventually. But that's the press. It's gonna be sweet. So I'll show you guys when I'm pressing.